Yo, what's up guys? Felix from Flipping Medical Commodities University, and I run the Giant Lifestyle YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to be quickly explaining to you guys how I actually discovered this business model, because a lot of people tell me that they never even heard about this, but they're very intrigued to how it works. So just like you, I never heard about it either until I did hear about it, and eventually I dropped everything that I was doing and solely focused on flipping medical commodities. So I was doing something called real estate wholesaling at the time, and if you're not familiar with what that is, it's basically where you find a deeply discounted property. You are a middleman to a cash buyer or a seasoned investor who will then take the property, either fix it up and rent it out, or fix it up and flip it. So basically I did two of those deals. Now the main flaw with that business model is if you're not closing consistent deals, it's very slow. Every deal I did, well, the two deals that I did took over 3 months from the day I signed the contract with the sellers to the closing table. And I was actually set up to close a monster deal. So I knew a guy in my market. He's still a real estate investor, but he's the type of guy who will actually act like he's trying to help you, but really not help you. And I offered to pay him and everything, but this is how it happened. He had a deal, a seller, where we were set to make like a $70K assignment fee. And if you know about real estate wholesaling, you know assignment fees typically range between like 5 and 15K. 70K is just unheard of, but it does happen. I know a guy who did like a 100K assignment fee one time. So we were gonna have like a 70K, 70K assignment fee. And I was really banking on this. I didn't have a job at any time. This was basically my only stream of income. I was doing little Craigslist jobs on the side besides my real estate wholesaling business. But I was counting on this because this was gonna be like a 60, 70, I would have made like between 30 and 35K after we cut the JV deal down the middle, because he had the seller, I had the buyer. Long story short, the deal fell through. I think something happened with the clouded title where the deal simply just wouldn't make sense because there were liens on the property, which we didn't know about until we almost got to the closing table. But the guy who had the seller's contact information that I was doing the JV deal with, or trying to do the JV deal with, he didn't really worry about it. But I was like, come on, man, see if we could push this forward, see if we could, figure out what's the issue is so we can revive this deal, because in real estate, deals come and go all the time. So long story short, he's like, it doesn't really matter. I flip medical commodities. So I was like, you flip what? And he's like, I flip medical commodities. So I'm like, well, can you show me how it works? I was like, I'll pay you. Tell me what you want me to do. I'll pay you. And he just refused to help me. So what it took me like 7-8 months to figure out the game. I figured out who to sell them to, what to buy, what not to buy, how much to pay. I was literally buying product that I couldn't resell. I was buying product that was sitting on. I was buying product that was too close to expiration. I was buying damaged product. I was literally just spending money. And literally after like 7-8 months, I finally figured it out. I finally figured out, a private buyer to have. I figured out the entire game of what I give people now. So what I do is all that time it took me to learn the game, I now put into a course called Flipping Medical Commodities University, and I give you the game A to Z. I give you the buyer. I give you access to me. I give you access to a group chat so you could be around other 6-figure sellers. So when I first started doing this, really started doing it, my first year, I made over 120,000 in my first 10 months. My first real month doing this business, I made $6,300 or $6,200. And I was in a mastermind chat. Now the mastermind chat, it just dissolved over time, but it really helped me just grow my business. But now I kind of bring a lot of sellers together, and we all talk, the progress we're making and the success we're having. Not only do you get access to me, access to a buyer, but you also get access to these training videos that's really going to break down the game A to Z, so you don't have to go out there, waste time buying product you can't resell, and just kind of spin your wheels. You could literally get started today and make money today. This is one of the easiest businesses to literally get started and get paid. Not like real estate wholesaling where, even the fastest deals could take 30 to 60 days. So that's basically how I discovered it. I've been doing it. I've discovered it in August of 2015. And I didn't start making money. My first successful August, September, October, November, December, January, February. My first successful month was February 2016. So that's how I discovered it. If you guys have any questions or want to learn more about the business, you could click the first link in the description below. My contact information is there, or you could check out the other videos on this channel and my Giant Lifestyle channel, where I have over 40 videos about the business model and how it works, day in the life, everything. I really do this. I'm not just a guy here trying to sell you a course. I do offer a course because this business changed my life, and that is why I share it with others. But go ahead, check my videos out. Any questions, drop them in the comments below. Also check the free training I have also in the description below. Appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe and turn post notifications on, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.